Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Rox with the review for Real Housewives of Atlanta, Season 6, Episode 14. So let's get to it, shall we? Alright, so the show starts where it ended last week, which was with Phaedra trying to convince her husband Apollo to go home. Apollo got other plans, y'all, and when it looks like they're about to walk out the room, homeboy hook a right, okay, and take his ass back up into the into the hotel room to terrorize everybody once again. So we get the production staff, we get all the cast, everybody is trying to hold Apollo back. Brandon, I guess so that he won't be outdone, he done took his motherfucking shirt off too. He was like, nigga, you ain't gonna be the only light-skinned around here with no damn shirt on. The room is in a disarray and everybody is upset. Nene is just too through. Okay, she said, this party was supposed to be about questions, not about getting crunk and throwing fistas and shit. Alright, let's have a learning with Lanithia Leaks moment, shall we? Fistas, which is F-I-S-T-E-S. That is the plural of fist, meaning 1, 2 fistas. You got that? Okay, let's move on. Anyways, y'all, after Nene finishes chasing Kenya around the room and blaming her ass for starting the whole thing, and, Kenya telling her ain't no man around that's gonna put his damn hands on me, we kind of get shit settled down. Chuck is still firmly nestled in between the encyclopedias and the goddamn nonfiction books in the bookcase. That motherfucker was like, I am not about this life. Niggas scared when they eyes is like, real big. He looking around the corner and shit ain't even a corner to look around. Damn Chuck was like, fuck going on here? We get Christopher Williams up, okay, because he's still determined to say his piece, okay, and this was what he was going to say before the gorillas got up to fight. Now, was anybody else getting a little uneasy with all of the gorilla comparisons? I feel a little some kind of way about any time I hear a black person compared to anything of the monkey family, okay? Orangutan, gorilla, ape, monkey, whatever you want to call it, I don't feel right about it. Even I don't care how fair-skinned a person is, if they black, I have some kind of feeling. I guess that's probably the same way some people feel when I say nigga, huh? Oh, okay. Yeah, I had to check myself sometimes. We still working on nigga, but yeah, maybe that's about the same way people feel. But anyway, Christopher get up there talking about some shit that, Kenya must be on Molly or something. And, at this point, I'm just like, you know what, Christopher, get you and your slick back, baggy-eyed, common law wife, whatever the fuck you want to call her, and get the fuck up out of there. You ain't even a permanent on the show causing this much damn ruckus. And yes, I know that proof has surfaced that they are indeed married, so I guess the question should go from why did you say that you're not married to why aren't you claiming your wife? I know he can't still be trying to appeal to the young single crowd. The girls, like, you know what? Yo, old motherfucking ass with that comb over. Goddamn, I know a fucking bang when I see it. This nigga's bringing that hair all the way from about back here somewhere, just kind of bringing it up over the front. Do he have his curling iron in the front of here? So you guys know the tempers are still flared, okay? Everybody is still kind of heated, even though we've broken up Apollo, Brandon, Christopher Williams, all of that. When Kandi sees an opening and all of this, she say shit, she takes it. Well, that's no different than you calling Todd an opportunist. She tells Natalie that. Natalie was like, well, see, that's the whole thing. I never said opportunist. Okay, bitch, well, what the fuck you said? I said that he was with my girl, Ani, and he cheated, and he broke her heart. He always put himself in a position to swerve. He's always been able to make himself be able to swerve. I was like, bitch, you don't shut the fuck up with what the fuck is swerve? Cynthia, you did say that she called him an opportunist. So then here we go with Cynthia, you guys. Cynthia's all like, look, I only asked about Todd because I was concerned for you. But whatever you heard, however you take it is how you take it. And she was about this close to Kandi's face. Now, obviously, Cynthia does not remember the very true words that were spoken by Tammy Roman of Basketball Wives, which was, don't be all up in my face with all this fist because that will get you popped. Do not do that shit. That shit will have anybody being like, oh, bitch, fuck wrong with you? Get out my fucking face. So when Cynthia was all like, you take it how you take it, then Kandi was just like, well, I took it. Then Peter jumps in and was like, well, then how did you take it, Kandi? Okay, because you tripping, you acting real crazy right now. Now here we go with Peter addressing Kandi. One of my commenters on a video a while back said something about the men are the problem on this show, and I totally agree. They said that men and women resolve issues differently, which is totally true. Okay, women, we might argue. Okay, it might be, you know, a cattiness, it might be a drink thrown or something like that, and that doesn't even really happen on this show. But when you get men mixed into the mix, okay, they settle shit differently. And 9 times out of 10, you get all that confrontation, it is going to turn physical. They bring a way more violent confrontational dynamic to the show. Men are straight up fisticuffs, okay? So when you mix sassy ass women along with strong ass gay men, along with men who's been to prison, along with women who think that they can just say whatever the hell they want to say, that melting pot is just fucked up, okay? It's just entirely too much to try to contend with, okay? So we need to cut some of this. When Peter jumps in, I guess he is protecting his wife, right? And then when he's addressing Kandi, then Todd jumps in because now Todd is protecting his wife. So you forcing the men to protect what's theirs, okay? This is what men do naturally. It's a whole part of the bravado. It's a whole part of the ego. It's a whole part of all of that. See, it ain't even got shit to do with everybody arguing about. Now we just talking about men trying to protect their women. Christopher Williams protecting his girl. Todd protecting his girl, Peter protecting his girl, and Greg over there sitting like, yeah, I ain't saying shit, okay? I am a professional Nene Leakes husband, that is what I do. Now we got Todd and Peter at it, okay? And, you know, Todd pushes him back like, nigga, get back. And, of course, that starts all of the commotion again. Here come Mallerie out of no damn where pushing Kandi. Really, Mallerie? I wonder if anybody out there wanted to see Mallerie get her ass whipped as bad as I did. I have totally had it with Mallerie. Don't come up into my comments telling me that Mallerie was protecting her sister, because I get that. I understand that. But if you trying to protect your damn sister and you're not trying to get nothing else started, then get your motherfucking sister. If there's a confrontation and you trying to stop everything, then you touch the person that you with. When you come over here towards me, okay, if shit is already antagonistic, I don't know what the fuck is going on. All I know is I'm mad that a bitch pushed me, and then you coming over to try to do, you know, don't come over here to me, because fuck, I'm on self-preservation at this moment, okay? I'm ready to whoop some ass. Whoever get in the fucking way, they liable. Why is that so hard to fucking understand? And then the only person that got any damn sense is Todd. Todd turns around to his woman, backs her up, and says, come on, babe, calm down, babe. You ain't got to go there. We not doing this. Kandi is at 100, okay? She just like, let go of me. Ooh, you holding on to me? I was just like, oh, girl, I know you want to get to there. She was just like, I will drag that bitch, okay? And I was just like, oh, Kandi, you don't know how much we really wanted you to do that. That damn Cynthia then sat her ass down with them Bailey boys and Nene and got her ass hyped up on shade and don't know the difference between shade and getting fucked up, okay? But you know, she gonna learn one day. I would so be there for it. Oh, hoity-toity ass bitch. Anyways, y'all, Kandi is in the bathroom and she is trying to get herself together. Phaedra, who we thought left with Apollo, apparently has not left yet, and she's in the bathroom with her, and she's just trying to calm her down like, girl, what happened? Kandi was just like, Cynthia, all up in my face, waving her hands and everything, and then Mallerie gonna come up nowhere and be pushing all up on me. I will fuck her up. I was just like, girl, I know you were. Then I guess Phaedra was able to calm her down enough to get her to go back out and, you know, just like, maybe y'all need to go. So, you know, Kandi goes back out to the room and she's just like, I'm ready to go. Peter was just like, no, I'm trying to fix everything right now. And Kandi was just like, that don't matter when I'm ready to go. That bitch had the fucking Chuck Smith big eye. I was like, ooh, she was trying to get that signal to her man when she was like, I don't give a fuck, let's go. Once they squash her things, and Candy's just like, I need to go because when I get like this, I'm not really thinking rationally. Poor Kandi. Now, you guys, I don't feel like doing the play-by-play of what everybody said about the fight, because we didn't talked about the shit down for 2 videos, right? Just know that everybody has their version, and basically nobody remembers what the fuck went on because everybody was drunk, okay? We didn't have all that alcohol shown on the show, but you best believe that they was all drinking there, and that's why nobody can really remember clearly what the fuck went on. This is exactly why it's always important when you travel in groups and have parties and shit. It got to be one lucid motherfucker around, otherwise shit get all out of hand, and this is a perfect example how it happens. The only person that probably could have told him anything about that fight was Chuck and Monique. Because their vantage point was real clear from all the way over there. But I bet you Chuck was like, fuck that. I am so through with this. You ain't never got to worry about Chuck and Monique being at any more of y'all bashes. Scary fucker. Anyways, you guys, we have Kandi and Todd telling Carmen what happened. We have Cynthia and Peter discussing what happened with Nene and Greg. We have Kenya discussing what happened with Brandon. And then we got that damn pitiful ass Apollo discussing what happened with Phaedra. Now, just first off, Phaedra is so just through and just so upset with Apollo. What she really wants to say is, stupid ass, what the fuck was you fighting for? You ain't had shit to do with nothing. That's what she really wanted to say, okay? She knows that Apollo was wrong, but she don't say it like that. Apollo, because now he realizes after the fact, after he done finished blacking out and came back to reality, that he was tripping. All he know is a motherfucker hit his eye, and goddamn it, in jail, you don't touch a motherfucker's eyes. I didn't know eyes was so fucking important, but I guess Apollo was like, yeah, back off. And then Apollo goes on to apologize for shit that he said was inappropriate, which we all know is him apologizing for going to the strip club and paying $8,000 damn dollars. Because Phaedra just wants to put that whole matter behind her, she just accepts the apology, and I guess they ready to move on. Cynthia and Peter got their version, and this is the part of the show that pissed me off the most. Cynthia is putting 20 on 10. She all hyped up and big and bad with Nene and Greg and Peter, which is not exactly the Cynthia that we got in the room, okay? She said that she was trying to talk to Kandi until she got all ratchet and was like, I kill you, Cynthia! I kill you, Cynthia! And I was like, bitch, ain't nobody heard nobody say nothing about killing nobody, okay? She said I will drag that ass, but she ain't said nothing about killing. Why are you even saying that? Nene all going on and on about, you know, you can't say nothing about her damn man. Don't say nothing about my man. And that was not what the argument was about. Okay, the fuss was the fact that Mallerie brought her ass over here and pushed her. Okay, but see, ain't nobody really talking about that. Even though Nene did admit that Mallerie pushed her, when they was all talking, the 4 of them was talking, and really it was the 3 of them. Because like I told you, Greg was like, I am Greg Leaks. I am a professional Nene Leaks husband. That's what the fuck I do. Peter said that it was like a, you know, that it was like a ghetto ass Jerry Springer show, and you know, Kandi was acting like a ghetto thug. I was just like, oh, their whole little interaction was really getting on my nerves, because it just made me feel like they were trying to make themselves look better than Kandi, even though they were just as involved, okay? I can't stand a motherfucking snob, especially when a snob don't know that they was a fucking part of the problem to begin with. Now, Kandi feels remorseful for how she acted. The fuck is you apologizing for? You ain't did shit, okay? I know that she's embarrassed. I know that she was out of character, and maybe she wishes she would have handled that shit differently, but as far as apologizing, you have no reason to apologize. You can say what the fuck Cynthia and Natalie said, because that's what the fuck Cynthia and Natalie said. Kandi, you ain't had it wrong, baby. You ain't have to say sorry for shit, other than, you know, maybe I wish I wouldn't act like that in front of the camera, but other than that, and even that, Cynthia was in your fucking face first, okay? Mallerie came and pushed you, okay? You had every right to be exactly the way you were. All right, so all that apologizing, I was just like, no, Kandi, don't do it. Brandon and Kenya talking, and, you know, Brandon got a shiner. He got, you know, his shit is puffed up right around here. He's bruised up on his side, and he tells that he got some cracked ribs. So, and he goes on and very nobly tells us that he's not going to sue because he can only think of the prince and the president. And I was just like, you know what, you better than me, because fuck them kids. I mean, I don't mean it like that. Rocky love the babies and everything, but why the fuck I'm so worried about your kids? If you are the daddy, them your damn kids, they got your blood running through their veins, and you don't really care? You know, I got to be sitting at home and not being able to sleep on my side and feeling like I'm gonna faint every time I take a goddamn deep breath, okay, sneeze and almost pass out. I got to be going through all this pain and I'm gonna let you pass. Oh, hell no. Okay, I'm fixing to sue your motherfucking ass. You and your damn wife and them kids worry about what the hell goes on with you over there. Okay, but you know, as karma would have it, I guess Brandon ain't had to worry about it, okay? Because Apollo got way bigger fish to fry now. Now, I'm going to skip the part about, you know, the tryouts for Mother's Love, because truth be told, we all hyped up on this fight and nobody give a fuck about that Mother's Love play right now. I don't care that y'all went through 400 people, because when I looked at the cast that was, you know, for the actual play when it ran out here, fuck, it looked like everybody in the damn play was invited. Okay, if you ask me, I don't feel like there was anybody in there that probably had to try out, not for any of the larger parts anyway, so whatever, child. I want to get to the spa. So now the spa out here is a popular spa, but not all that well known. My girlfriends that went were actually real pissed off back in, I think, October, when we found out that they filmed this at the spa, because they always go, and it was kind of like, you know, it was like Atlanta's best kept secret. But now that the shit been on the damn TV, they feel like everybody gonna be there. It's a 24-hour spa, and you can actually go at 2 o'clock in the morning and get all your services and shit done. You can go to sleep and wake that ass up at 8 o'clock and go to work the next morning. Okay, that's what people do, evidently. My girlfriend even got the vagina steam thing that they was talking about. Basically, what you do is you sit on this goddamn chair, and they put this heavy ass cloak around you, and underneath the chair some coals and shit with herbs and shit in it, and they heat that bitch up. You know, they got a poker for it and everything. They move the coals around, and the steam and the herbs go and steam up in the old cooch and get that shit back right. Okay, I guess all the shit be draining out. You know, like I said, occasionally they come and poke at the damn coals, and you be sweating and shit. All this be all sweating. And I guess it's supposed to tighten up the shit for all you loose pussy bitches out there. My girlfriend said she got the scrub. She was like, girl, I just felt like they took a pumice stone and rubbed my whole body raw. I felt bright. Whatever the fuck that means. So yeah, it's a spa here. I think it's called Jeju Spa or something like that. And that's where all the girls go, because, you know, they feeling like they all out of touch now. Everybody then fell out. It's been this big fight, and I guess Kandi wants to try to bury the hatchet. So they get there, they doing their spa shit, getting everything done, and then Kandi was like, you know, we gonna have tea over here so we can talk. So they go over there, they sit down, they talk, and it's just more of the same, okay? Everybody is blaming everybody else, okay? Nene blames Kenya. Okay, Kenya doesn't want to take the blame, and she puts it back on Nene. Okay, Cynthia is upset that Kandi was in her face when, fuck Cynthia, you was the one in Candy's face. And to make matters worse, when Kandi apologizes, Cynthia kind of doesn't feel like she needs to apologize. All she says is, well, if Mallerie pushed you, then she shouldn't have done that. But as far as you being all in my face, I was just like, oh no, this bitch is not fixing to do that. Okay, rolling her eyes and shit. I was just like, I was, you know, Kandi, girl, I'm telling you, I don't know how you do it. Can't stand when somebody won't admit they wrong. Fuck, I know when she watched that show last night, her ass knew she was wrong, okay? But you just gonna stick to what you think is right, even when you know you wrong. And if they was on Black Twitter at all last night, then they know that they got their ass ripped to shreds, Cynthia and Nene. Okay, they was talking about them like some dogs, like they should have. Phaedra's always gonna protect her husband, and she just said some shit about, you know, well, they wrote a check that they ass couldn't cash, and I was just like, I'm gonna leave that joke alone. But honey, the jokes write themselves, okay? Did y'all laugh when Nene was like, when you jumped up and walked across that room in your diaper? I was cracking up. And she did kind of look a little old saggy booty-ish. She told Kenya that she was lucky she didn't get her ass beat. And she is lucky, okay, that she didn't get caught up in the melee. I just wish that everybody would accept their own role into this mess, okay? Because everybody played a part. So what I'm going to tell you right now is my breakdown of who was responsible for what, okay, in percentages. And I'm only placing the blame on the women because, like I told you guys earlier, the men are only fighting for a whole totally other different reason. They ain't got shit to do with what the women was fighting about. NeNe was at 50%, okay? Because the bitch is the one that got the party together and she's the one that got the questions together. I don't give a fuck if it was Bravo. As far as the damn show was concerned, it was NeNe. Kenya was at 20% because if a bitch would have said what she needed to say from the damn couch instead of getting her ass up and walking over there towards Natalie, then Christopher Williams would not have grabbed her arm, which forced Brandon to get up and protect her. Which I don't understand why everybody's so mad at Brandon. Lord, why are you guys mad at Brandon when he did what any other man that was there with his woman, gay or not, should have done? If I'm somewhere with a male friend of mine and another male grabs on me, do I not expect my male friend to protect me? What the fuck? Okay? If he didn't protect me, it would have been a problem. Because why am I sitting up here having a fucking fight with a big ass man when it's another one fucking sitting over there? All this shit about them calling Brandon, you know, the queen and the girlfriend, that shit is not cool, okay? I didn't really feel like it was homophobic, but I felt like the shit was degrading, okay? It was derogatory. It was fuck. You can look at Brandon. Okay, the nigga is not what I would say the most flamboyant when it came to that motherfucking fight, okay? He was all man. He was gonna fuck up whoever he could. If he'd have got his ass up off that couch, one of my viewers said, girl, he was kicking like he was on a bicycle and them damn flip-flops ain't never came off. I was like, oh, them slippers did stay on his feet. Cynthia, we're gonna give her 6% and we're gonna give Mal 12% because they did not subscribe to the Tammy Roman school of thought. And Kandi, we'll give Kandi 2%. Only because Kandi was in it. That's how I see it. Alright, y'all, that's it. I love this show. It's just so good, entertaining. Can't wait for the show next week. Guys, remember to rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'm itsrox. The channel is for itsrox, and everything I do will be in the bottom bar. Alright? Alright, so I hope that you guys have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, and I plan on doing the same. Until next time, Roxstars. Bye.